Peace and wellness, Soul Tribe. Welcome back to my channel. New and returning overseas in America. Welcome to everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. So, in this video, I'm going to give the prophetic flow for the month of September 2024. Okay. This video will be available over on Patreon first in the Geechee Gang. Okay, and then it will be released to the channel. All right, but it will be released over on Patreon first. If you all have not done so already, I invite you to join us over on Patreon. There are 3 tiers that you can choose from. The first 2 tiers are the Geechee Gang and the Geechee Gang Plus. They are the same tiers. The only difference is for anyone who wishes to sow a seed into the community, maybe give a little extra. That is what the Geechee Empress, the Geechee Gang Plus tier is for. And then, of course, the third tier is the private Hoodoo mentorship group. I invite you all to join us over on Patreon. I am going to be moving a lot of the content over to Patreon, okay? The Defeating Witchcraft and Spiritual Warfare series, that is going to be moving over to Patreon. All right. So join us, join us, join us. I want to get into this message, guys, before I forget and before I start coughing. Okay. So forgive me in advance for coughing, having to clear my throat. I am still dealing with asthma. It is still flared up. And so just forgive me in advance, all right? So, harvest season is upon us, okay? Harvest season is upon us. And the month of September is going to be bringing in um, all the things, all right? Um, Before I go any further, let me just issue this disclaimer. This message will not resonate with everyone. And it's all right. It's not supposed to. It's not meant to. Okay. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, we invite you to do so. We would love to have you both here and over there on Patreon. Okay. So September brings in new blessings, abundance. It is harvest season. That's all I'm hearing, right? It is harvest season. There is a seed that was planted spring of 2022, and for someone else, spring of 2023, okay? But there was a seed that was planted. There's something that you have been manifesting, okay? That thing is about to show up in your reality this harvest season. All right. This fall is gonna be very significant. Um, very significant for the collective. Um, Blessings have been released, and I feel like for many in the collective, um, you're going to begin to see, if you have not already seen it, and for a lot of you, you've already seen this shift. Things have already shifted for you, but for those who have not seen it yet, you're going to begin to see a shift in your circumstances, a shift in your atmosphere, a shift. Okay. Things are shifting for the good. Things are shifting for better. Okay. I'm hearing your patience has paid off. Not that it is paying off, not that it will be paying off. No, your patience has already paid off, right? Whatever this blessing is, it's already done. It's already done. Things manifest in the realm of the spirit before they manifest in our physical reality. So at this point, your main focus is to remain aligned with that thing so that it can come on into your physical reality. Okay. Um, but this shift, it's a good shift, it's a big shift. Okay. Um, and it's gonna be a welcome shift, a very welcome shift. Someone has been extremely patient. Okay. Someone has been extremely patient. And because you waited in faith, because you had faith the size of a mustard seed, because you praised God and expressed gratitude in your waiting season, all of that was like the cherry on top, right? That makes what you are about to be in receipt of all the greater, right? Patience is a virtue, and gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to more. And it's like you gave thanks, you were grateful, you honored, you revered, right? Even in your waiting season, you had faith the size of a mustard seed. You understood that because you had already received a word, right? You had already known what God had already spoke to you, right? And because you yourself have put in the work, see, you not only have faith the size of a mustard seed, right? You put in the work because you understand that faith without works is dead. We can pray all day long, but we got to put some work behind that prayer sometimes, right? I'm talking to someone who understands that, someone who understands it, and someone who walks in that, okay? And because you have faith the size of a mustard seed, because you put work behind that faith, baby, when I tell you it is here, whatever that thing you've been calling in, whatever you have been waiting on, whatever you have been manifesting, it is here. Okay? It is here. It is waiting for you just as you are waiting for it. It wants you just as much as you want it. It is here. It's here. Someone's going to be in for a very welcome and pleasant surprise. Okay? This uh autumn equinox, right? The season of fall, okay? Listen, y'all, the season of fall is about to really bring you some things, okay? It's kind of like the energy going into the spring equinox, right? That rebirth, refreshed, renewed, regenerated, etc., etc., etc. I still feel that energy, even though we're going into the fall season, and this is the season where some people usually go into hermit mode and things, right? It's like something has been renewed. Something has been renewed, and you have been redeemed. Listen, as things begin to shift around you, please excuse the motorcycle that just went by, but as things begin to shift around you, it's going to be unlike anything that you've ever experienced, okay? Um, Going into October, some of you are going to be in disbelief because it's going to feel too good to be true. It's going to feel surreal. It's going to feel like, wait a minute, I'm dreaming. Somebody pinch me. Okay, that's how it's going to feel for some of you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You deserve this. You have come this far. You have worked hard. You have put in the work. Enjoy it. Allow yourself to enjoy it. Allow yourself to enjoy the fruits of the work that you have put in. Allow yourself to enjoy the manifestations that you have believed so hard for, that you have prayed so hard for, that you have worked so hard for. Allow yourself to just flow. You are no longer just merely surviving. And whomever I'm talking to, I don't know if you know that or understand that, but you're out of this season where you're just getting by surviving. You're in survival mode. That's over. Those days are done. You are in a season where you are thriving and everything around you is thriving, okay? For every vision that you have been given, the provision has already been made. Someone is going to be, I'm hearing something about a daycare center, right? I'm picking up on a lot of businesses, but I'm hearing something about a daycare center very specifically. And so I understand that this is specific. Okay. So this definitely ain't for everybody. But someone has been dreaming of opening a daycare center. Okay. You will begin to see that come into fruition beginning in spring to summer of 2025. Okay. By September of 2025, this daycare, this child care center, it will be in full swing. Okay. Someone is working on like an accreditation, right? Getting accredited, getting a curriculum together, getting things together. Um, Hold on one second, y'all. This is going to be coming into totality, right, within the next year. Okay. I'm picking up a lot, y'all, just in the past, before I went out with asthma, right? The readings that I've been doing, I don't know why I'm picking up on early childhood education, a lot of education, right? But this is specifically a daycare center, and this isn't a home daycare center. Like I see a building. I see a building like an actual school with playground equipment, etc., etc. Okay. God is not checking for your budget. Okay. God is checking for your faith. Do you have the faith to walk out that which you have been shown, right? That which you have been given. Understand that the vision is yours. And if you've been given the vision, the provision has already been made. But it's also very important to understand that your vision is not for everybody. Okay. When God gives you a vision, you are to write that vision down, make it plain. Okay. Put it in writing, right? On real paper with a real pencil. Okay. But keep it to yourself. This isn't something that is to be shared. Okay. This isn't something that is to be broadcast, right? This is something that Holy Spirit is saying to move in silence, right? This is something that you are to work on in silence, right? And you allow your success to make the noise. And so you take your time over the course of the next year and build this business, build this daycare center, right? To manifest this vision, to bring it into fruition. And the launch of it, the opening of it, right? The success of it makes the noise. Does that make sense? Um, there are a lot of like business things. If you are someone who has been wanting to start a business, you are thinking of starting a business, start the business, okay? The time is right for it. Think about Seven of Pentacles, right? Patience. um, investing blood, sweat, tears, investing time, something that you have invested into very heavily or will be investing into, it is going to prove to be a very lucrative payoff for you in more ways than one, because money is not the only form of abundance, okay? For someone else, this is also very specific. You are trying to decide whether or not you are to leave that job, um, like you had a dream that you are to leave the job, but you are afraid to leave the job because you're like, but wait a minute, I got bills, I got this, I got that, I gotta live. That is 3D thinking. That is carnal minded thinking, right? Get out of the 3D. See things from a higher perspective. Since when has your spirit team let you down? Since when has something not gotten done, right? We know that our needs will be provided for. Okay. Our needs will be provided for. This is what is meant by stepping out on faith. Stepping out on faith and doing the thing that you are afraid to do because you trust and believe that the Most High God, your creator, your ancestors, right? The universe has your back. You have to, at some point, spread your wings and fly. Okay. That is a must. There's no way around that, because if you never spread your wings to fly, you will never know truly what you are truly capable of. If you never spread your wings and fly, you will never know that you have the ability to do so. And so I urge you, whomever I'm speaking to release fear. Release fear. Step out on faith. Walk by faith. Trust and believe not only in your higher power, not only in your ancestors, right? Your spirit team, the angels, but also trust and believe in yourself. Trust and believe in what has been placed down inside of you. Okay. September is going to be a beautiful month for many. It is going to be a blessed month for many. September will be a glorious month for many, because September is going to begin to usher in that which you have been working and praying for. You will begin to see, okay, things kind of begin to trickle on in. All right. So that is the energy, guys, for the month of September. Just kind of wanted to do a little energy check-in and kind of see what we have to look forward to as far as the collective goals. Now, from a world perspective, right now, y'all know I don't talk a whole lot about what's going on here and there, because I don't, right? From a world perspective, what I will tell you is to do not get caught up, right? Observe it, do not absorb it. Understand that what is in you, it is not on you. So it does not matter what takes place in this matrix, okay? If you are doing what you are supposed to do, and if you are where you are supposed to be spiritually slash energetically, you will be fine. Um, I have been urging everyone to begin to stock up and just kind of creating like an emergency plan, having a go bag, etc. That is still my sentiment, right? I do feel that before December 31st, 2024, we could really see some shakeup. We could really be in a situation where we are back in the house, okay? Like we were, what, 4 years ago, 3 years ago? We could really see a situation like that. We could really see schools going back virtual, jobs going back remote, et cetera, and citizens being in the house Grab your popcorn though. Here's the thing. Grab your popcorn. Observe it. Do not absorb it, right? Grab your popcorn because the shit show is about to begin. All right. Um, it's about to hit the fan and it's about to get started. And so observe, don't absorb, especially to my empaths. Now, I don't know why this is significant, but I am seeing the letters INFJ, and I know that that is a personality type from Myers Briggs, I believe. INFJ. I don't know, that may resonate with you. That may be significant for you. If it is, cool. The numbers 555 could also be significant, as well as 1111, 10, 10, 12, 12, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 7, 7, 7. All right. Mockingbirds. I'm also seeing a tree, an old willow tree. Okay. The willow tree is the tree that cries during the day, right? It weeps. Weeping willow, I think that's what my grandmother used to call it. But that could be significant, as well as a horse, thoroughbred. Thoroughbred. I don't know what that means for anyone. That is just what I am hearing. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to put a pin in it. But you guys, let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you like this style of message where I'm just kind of flowing in the prophetic, which is what I do anyway. But if you all want me to do this on a monthly basis and post it here in Patreon and then release it to YouTube a week or two later, let me know how y'all feel about that. If you like these messages, like if y'all want to know every month, you know, going into the month, what the energy of the month is going to be, let me know all of those things, okay? I'm going to get out of here though, guys. I love y'all so much. I pray that these messages reach whomever needs them. And until next time, you guys be blessed. Peace.